We're shifting focus now to more breaking news coming in. Sanjay Raut's arrest memo has now been accessed. Remember, this is the arrest memo that was handed over to his brother late last night by the Enforcement Directorate after he was put under arrest 7+ hours after he was questioned at the Enforcement Directorate headquarters. This is the arrest memo that Times Now has accessed, and I'm just going to read out the excerpts from that, which we're just going to be putting out on the screen for you. Assistant Director, Directorate of Enforcement, Mumbai Zonal Office 1, on the basis of material in my possession, have reason to believe that Sri Sanjay Rajaram Raut has been guilty of an offence punishable under the provisions of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002. Therefore, in exercise of the powers conferred on me, I hereby arrest the said Sanjay Raut at 12:05 a.m. on the 1st of August. Sanjay Raut has been informed of the grounds of such arrest. It's dated 1st of August. 12:05 is the time that has been put on the arrest memo as the time that Sanjay Raut was arrested late last night. Pranesh, my colleague, now joins us with that arrest memo on the big screen. Over to you, Pranesh.
At 12:50, Times Now was the first channel to read out the details from the arrest memo. We have the copy here. It's written in black and white. The charge is of money laundering. And while the opposition would have us believe that this is a witch hunt, misuse of agency, call it what you want to, the Enforcement Directorate sticking to its case, and top sources are telling Times Now that they have a watertight case against Sanjay Raut. So minutes before the Sanjay Raut hearing begins in the court, this is the arrest memo. The date is 1st of August 2022. You read out the first part and let me highlight the money laundering portion here in the second paragraph. This is signed by the arresting officer Poonam, and look what it says. In exercise of the powers conferred on me under subsection of section 19 of PMLA, I arrest the said Sri Sanjay Rajaram Raut. This is the confirmation of Times Now news break. Sanjay Raut arrested 5 minutes after midnight at 12:05 a.m. and Sri Sanjay Raut has been informed of the grounds for such arrest. Now, in some time from now, the hearing in the Mumbai court will begin. We are being told that as we speak, Sanjay Raut's legal team is discussing their next strategy. Shiv Sena chief Uddhav Thackeray, or at least chief of one faction, will be holding a press conference at around 2:30, 2:45. And this is right after he went to meet Sanjay Raut's family in what can be seen as a massive outreach, show of strength, solidarity. Uddhav Thackeray is likely to once again echo what Shiv Sena MPs have been saying, which is the centre is misusing agencies to break the
Sanjay Raut's home, met with his mother just a short while ago before he addresses the press conference. Goes on to show that Sanjay Raut, Uddhav Thackeray, the loyalty between the two of them is mutual, because yesterday, after the arrest, Sanjay Raut's brother also came out and said that no attempts that are being made by the BJP via their agencies is going to create a rift between these two. Sanjay Raut will remain with Uddhav Thackeray till the end. And any minute now, the hearing is going to be beginning in the Sessions Court. There, the Enforcement Directorate is expected to seek custody at least of 10 days, is what we've gathered from our sources. Shivani, my colleague, now joins us for the very latest there. Shivani, when are we expecting the hearing to begin?
Well, here in a short while, we can at least tell our viewers that at around 2:35 the hearing will begin, because as of now Sanjay Raut is still waiting outside the particular courtroom with the ED officials, and he also came here in the very same spirit while waving to his supporters. Those are supporting him here. Also, as we can see, few minutes back, hundreds of supporters of Sanjay Raut had gathered here and they were cheering up for him. And the moment Sanjay Raut's convoy came here along with the ED officials and the Mumbai security, all of those people started supporting, and there were slogans, those were raised, and of course Sanjay Raut took his window car down and waved at them. Somewhere we can say that a thanking gesture from Sanjay Raut came in. But right now, as we see at this particular moment, the complete barricading that has also taken place here. Mumbai police security are also here. There are nearly 50 Mumbai police cops. Those are being placed for the security purpose, and in fact the media is also not allowed to go across to those supporters and speak and get a word from them to avoid any kind of ruckus here. But yes, of course, we can say that few minutes back Sanjay Raut came in along with the officials here, and there his medical took place in Mumbai's JJ Hospital, whereas his COVID test was also done, his sugar and BP and other medical reports were also being checked, and of course he seems very fine. But yes, what we are given to understand at 2:30 p.m. sharp as at the moment, now the court break has just got over, and in a short while, in next 5 minutes, we can understand that the hearing will resume, wherein Sanjay Raut, for how long he is going to get into the Enforcement Directorate custody is going to be very interesting, but because we are given to understand that the ED will be seeking minimum 5 days of ED custody, because as of now in such cases we have seen that since he's been constantly escaping and skipping all those summons, definitely ED has a lot to question him. But yes, interestingly, we also have the grounds on which Enforcement Directorate will be seeking his custody. There are total in 6 grounds. Those are being given for the arrest, and first of all is the non-cooperation. Let's remember, skipping 3 summonses also comes under the non-cooperation. But yesterday also, while conducting the searches and recording his statement at his Bandra residence, there also Sanjay Raut was not really cooperating. Apart from that, there is unaccounted cash that is being recovered.
Yes.
That is
So apart from the summons that he did skip earlier on, he was not quite cooperative when yesterday the Enforcement Directorate officials were confronting him. Arunil is also with us on this broadcast. Arunil, any minute we will hear more on what's happening inside the special PMLA court. Now, the judge, we're being told, will preside in a few minutes from now. But parallelly, we're seeing a lot of political developments take place. Uddhav Thackeray meeting the family members of Sanjay Raut. He's also going to be holding a key meeting with regards to this very aspect. And what is it that the Sena camp, the Uddhav Sena camp, can do next?
Well, the action, Crispin, is on 2 fronts now. One, Uddhav Thackeray will be taking a press conference in a massive show of solidarity. He went to the residence of Sanjay Raut, met his mother. It was an emotional moment for the family of Sanjay Raut as well. But many will argue that whether it came a day late, because the ED officers were there at Sanjay Raut's residence, but they had left around 3 p.m. in the afternoon only. So Uddhav Thackeray indeed took one entire day to reach the house of Mr. Sanjay Raut. Now he will be taking a press conference. Obviously, he will be expected to take out an all-out attack on the BJP. Repeatedly, he's been mentioning about the fact that because Sanjay Raut has been very vociferously speaking against the BJP government at the center, just to silence the voice of Sanjay Raut and mainly to silence the voice of the Shiv Sena, that is from the Uddhav Thackeray camp, this arrest has been made. However, equally important will be the court proceedings. Now, if you look at the track record of the Enforcement Directorate, now unlike the Narcotics Control Bureau, the Enforcement Directorate, whenever they have made any arrest, they have managed to convince the court to get the custody of the accused. The same was seen in the Anil Deshmukh case, who is at present in judicial custody, at present in jail. Same was seen in Nawab Malik case as well. Nawab Malik also in jail at present. And the ED officers are extremely confident, considering the fact, saying that they have cogent proof against the Chief Shiv Sena spokesperson based on the incriminating evidences that were collected from his residence, based on the fact that unaccounted money to the tune of more than rupees 11 lakh, that is 11 lakh 50,000 rupees were seized from Sanjay Raut's residence, as well as they have some key witnesses in the case as well. Swapna Patkar being one of them. She has openly said that how the proceeds of crime, the money that was made out of these proceeds of crime, a huge amount of money was parked by Sanjay Raut, allegedly remains in the purview of allegation that Sanjay Raut parked this money via Swapna Patkar and her husband Sujit Patkar in several other properties as well. And that is why the ED has attached the properties of Sanjay Raut and his wife. The properties are from Alibag, the 8 parcels of land in Alibag and the plush flat in Dadar. Now, there are indeed some cogent evidences that are there with the Enforcement Directorate, and based on these evidences only, based on these incriminating electronic evidences as well as the cash that has been recovered. Also, the ED has been saying that Sanjay Raut is not cooperating in our investigation. He has excused himself from several summons that were sent, and when the ED was interrogating him for the first time at the ED office around a month ago, that time also he was not cooperating. He was not cooperating yesterday at his residence, and also later on subsequently at the ED headquarters in Fort South Mumbai. So all these arguments will be expected to be presented by the ED counsel inside the courtroom, whereas with respect to the defense is concerned, the defense from Sanjay Raut's counsel is expected to be on the lines that he has nothing to do with the Patra Chaul case. Sanjay Raut himself has maintained that he doesn't even know where Patra Chaul is. However, the Patra Chaul is in Goregaon and the case is from 2007. The tenants of this Patra Chaul area have not yet received the possession of the said promised flat. So it is not only about money, it is also about the promise that was made to these tenants of Patra Chaul that they will be given flats. That has also not been done as yet.
All right, we're picking up more details with respect to what's lined up in the court. Now, information coming in on how Advocate Ashok